The only thing I would add to that, it's a lot harder than it looks. It's not so easy. It's actually, to a large extent, very lonely, because it's very difficult to share the challenges of running a group or a club or a dojo with your students, because that just doesn't function. They're asking you to hold the space. You can't come back to them and say, hey, I got problems with this particular student. They're going to go, wait, what's going on? Which I think right now at this time, which I think is a healthy thing, and I'm hoping, at least with the people that I work with, is to create greater communication between the teachers themselves. Because in that community, the way it's traditionally set up, it's always top to down. You link with the person that's supervising you, but you don't spend a lot of time linking crossways with the people that are working in the same position as you, and that's important. So as an instructor, what I would do is I would try to encourage the instructors that I work with to connect with those other people in the same position, so that they realize they are not alone in the challenge they face in terms of keeping a dojo open. Because in the end, you know, that's the responsibility you take. You keep the context open. And one thing Jan had mentioned the other day, and I like very much, and I think it's very important, if you're a teacher, don't place yourself in the center of the dojo if you can help them. Ideally, one of the best times I ever realized of teaching a dojo was creating a dojo in California, and one time the dojo had grown to a certain level that I was across the street drinking a cappuccino, and the dojo was full. The people were training, and nobody knew I was gone. Then I realized, wow, that feels really great, because I don't have to be there in order to hold the space together. It actually has its own momentum, but I'm here to make sure that the door is still open.
Hey, that.
Yeah.
Baseball plays better.
Well, to continue this